ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go now. Jonathan India at the plate.
Cincinnati, the designated hitter.
The wind of the pitch.
India.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Not in time. He's safe. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Right through there for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Outside low. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Caught it, looking for the K. And now it's going to be Matt McClain. Ball one there, but he's safe. And a foul ball. India leads off first with 1 away. Check swing, and he held up. Snap throw to third again. And there's the strike, but he's back safely. And another ball. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Nope, that's down.
And he dives in ahead of the tag. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate. And it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Just missed.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but
and he dives back in time. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That one ripped. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 run is in around third. The relay throw. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber, and when you're able to find a gap like that, you're even looking for a triple.
Swings through that one. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Christian Encarnacion Strand in the box now. No balls and a strike. Good eye right there. And he dives in safely.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Runners are at the corners. 1 away. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. And he gets back in. Now batting Jamer Candelario. That's in there. That's strike 1. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the first. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
The designated hitter.
And the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Batting second.
Here's Trey Turner. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swings and misses. That's strike one. One out, base is empty. That one not close. And it's 1-2. One down, base is empty.
2-2 to count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Kicks and deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
A quick move to his left. Fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it. Then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Here's Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And that's a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Nick Castellanos coming to the dish.
Batting fourth.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Castellanos.
That's hard hit on the line. And it goes just foul. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one way inside. Two outs. Just misses with that one. Just outside. And that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He can play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Alec Bohm stands in now and watches strike 1. And there's a ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch is outside. Right side, McLean. The throw to first, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fraley measures 6 feet even, 28 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. 1 out in second. And next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India. That one's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. longest
ball,
one
strike.
in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Swing, and that ball smashed out of line. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. This is Bryson Stott. And a pitch. Up and in, ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Ball 2.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. That clips the corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's even up.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
3-2 now. Stays alive. The pitch. That one out to right. Fraley should have it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And now it is JT Realmuto. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. The Phillies trailing by 2. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And here it comes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. And another ball. And he walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. Now a fly ball to right center. On the move. He's got it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-3.
He got on plane with that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Here's Turner now. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
And he deals. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Harper now. And there's a foul ball. Snap throw to first. Turner back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And now the lefty. That one's in there. That's strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia, top half of the third inning. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 4-3.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Stevenson stands in now, looks at that one inside. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Bounce to the left side. Boom. Throws on to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Friedel batting for the second time. And that's strike one. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. Stop over to first in time. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. First pitch just misses.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Next pitch misses inside. 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
3-2 now. And that's ball four.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Off the plate inside, ball wall. Henry, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Here comes the runner. The throw is outside, and he's in to score. It's 4-4.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just a quickie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now Bryson Stott makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Save!
No.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Runner on at third, one gone. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Tied at 4. That
That's
one missed.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter
One
kind
ball,
of
2 strikes,
expects
yeah.
that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Kicks and fires. Up the middle. Beats the throw. The run scores.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Brandon Marsh. That one fouled off. Here comes the pitch.
Nope.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is even 2-2.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Pulls that one foul. Two outs. Foul ball. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Real Muto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's a little bit high. Now 1-2.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Two down. That's out to center field. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, and here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
That's down and in. And a ball and 2 strikes. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Candelario in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And downstairs. The Phillies leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And a base hit right there. Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India. First pitch misses, but he's back. Right through there for a strike. Falling behind 2-1.
We got 2 balls, One strike.
Fought off foul. At the belt and fires. Goes down looking. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Abbott back to work. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the pitch. Next offering is outside. That one misses, and a full count now.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitching.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Nick Martinez.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
One down, base is empty. That misses, and that's ball one.
Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Friedel makes the grab, and there's two gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Harper.
And that's in there at the knees. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's a base hit.
The right fielder.
So
Number 8.
man aboard, Nick Castellanos digs in now. And a foul ball. 2 outs. And it's fouled away. 0-2 now. Ball one there. Harper off of first with 2 away. That one missing inside.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Checks over to first, back safely. Here's a 2-2. In the air, center field. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch, inning over. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. Just missed. De La Cruz goes 6 feet 5 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Matt McClain will hit next. Hard hit, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. A little bit low.
That's the ball.
Just missed. Right through there for a strike. The Phillies up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's inside, and the count is 3-1. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Martinez back to work. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. On target. He got him. Nice play. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Berg, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. Stop. Now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Popped up first base side. Encarnacion Strand settles underneath it. Brings it in. Then there's one down. JT Realmuto steps in. He's already homered in this game.
Realmuto.
Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Chop to third. Over to first. And Realmuto is out. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air. Candelario in position. And that'll do it. We go to the top half of inning number 6 and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedl. That one catches the corner for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And fouled off. With the tying run on at first. And we're the top half of the 6th. Tries to get back and see. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Back safely. Next to hit, Christian Encarnacion Strand. That one misses. 1-0. This one in the air right field. Castellanos sizes this one up. Squeezes it. And here is Jeimer Candelario. Fouled off down the right side. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, and now here is Johan Rojas. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Righty delivers. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one down.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. First pitch swinging.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
One down, base is empty. That's way outside. Now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner at the plate. And that one fouled off. Late with the swing there.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
That misses. And the count 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses there. And that's ball 2. Righty to the plate. On and miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. Wouldn't chase that time. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
But he's back safely. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Over to Turner for 1, and that's 2.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman. Not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with the runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Emilio Pagan. Well, 1-run game. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And a pitch. Ball 1 to Bryce. Ground ball right side. Encarnacion Strand steps on the bag and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Going to count 1-2. Got him looking. 2 down.
The batter.
2 outs, base is empty. Now, Alec Bohm. This one in the air. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Swing and a miss as he was late. So into his 8th inning of work now on the mound, despite some rough patches.
Well, he's had to battle, and there were some times where I thought he was going to throw in the towel.
Got him! Now 1 away. Tyler Stevenson now at the plate. Wouldn't chase that time. Well, with the big lead, they can afford to let him keep rolling out there.
Anytime it's safe for that starter out there on the mound, it's a really good opportunity to give the bullpen an extra break because those are the guys that you're going to depend on down the stretch. Credit the offense for giving him tons of run support.
And that one missing low. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches. It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
So a lefty out of the pen, Colby Allard.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
But he's saved. Kicks and deals. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. In the air out to center. Rojas sizing this one up. He's got it. Out number 2.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Throw, and it gets away. Snaps it down to second.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Stevenson around second. Heading for the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Parker takes it to the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sam Moe.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming on. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The pitch.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And another ball. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the 2-2. He goes down looking.
Now batting.
And now the catcher comes up to him. JT Realmuto. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Mole, 32 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's outside. Now 2-2. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. And the Phillies are set down in order. And we're back. Stepping in, Jamer Candelario. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Ruiz. And the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And no one can run it down. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's there with a double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Just missed. Inside ball 4. Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Pounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. Now one gone in the 9th. Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Runners on the move. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And the righty deals. And a strike on the outside edge. Absolutely frozen with the backdoor slider for strike 3. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And he takes one right on the black. And it's 0-2. On the ground at first, Parker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Number 65.
Now,
Johan Rojas getting ready to hit. The line to kick the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And here it comes. Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the lineup flips over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for
1 ball,
him.
2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The wind of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. To the right side, and he picks it up in foul territory.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Just misses. And that's ball 3.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
now batting, shortstop.
Trey Turner down. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Out there to center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And now here is Harper, known for his late-inning heroics. Fall off foul. and drives one deep to right. That's well hit. Gone! Ball game. That should get the dugout going, and they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
A 7-5 final score in this one. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I've been on my door since Cincinnati. You should know that. You should know. I've been on my door since Cincinnati. You should know that. You should know. I've been on my door since Cincinnati. You should know that. You should know. I've been on my door since Cincinnati. You should know that. You should know. They said the paper I get hot turn you to ashes. Only thing is I don't remember me asking. Fill up my bag of chips and I ain't sharing a fraction. I'm down for whatever. You know, I'm